Good good morning. Today we will start with a Python revision to MCQs. So let us start with it. I'm just sharing the screen. Let us start with the MCQs. Very first question is, what will be the output of the following Python statement? So what is the statement here? That is the ABCD2 colon. So ABCD2 colon, it means we are using here string slicing. In string slicing, obviously we just know how we slice it. So very firstly, it will start with the index 0 always. So what is the indexing here? So I just write it here. So it will come to against a 0 index, and next will come at 1, and next will come at 2. So what it in the question, what it is given as, it is a 2 colon. So it means what it is, 2 colon, 2 colon means we are just starting from here till the end. What is it in the string? So it is start from the C. So answer will be a C here. That is CD. Means we are just moved to the end of the string here. Got it? So answer here is a C. The answer here is a C. Next question is, what will be the output of the following Python code? That is print R in hello. So what do you mean by R here? R here is a raw string. The raw string, in the raw string, we always put a slash, single slash. When I want to give any path, so obviously at that time, we always give a double slashes. But when there is a single slash, then we just give a R here. It means what? That we are putting over a raw string here. Okay. Now, what is the question? Raw string means we are just putting as it is. We are not giving a path over here. So here it is giving a raw string. So what will be the output of the following slash n hello? So slash n hello, it means it is printed as it is. Why? Because it is a raw string. We are not giving any part, or we are not doing anything. It means when this prefixed is there, then it will as it is printed. Okay. Okay, I just clear it. So when prefix with the letter R or R as a string literal becomes a raw string, and the escape sequence such as slash n are not converted. It means whatever the thing is there, it is to be printed as it is. Okay. Next question. So what is it? What will be the output of the following Python code? What is the code here? This is the code. You have to find out the output of this. So example is equal to snow world. So example is what? It is a simple, it is nothing. It is simply a variable which stored this string, that is snow world. So they are saying example3 is equal to S. So mostly the students, what they are doing, they simply put example3 is equal to S. It means this is at 0, this is at 1, this is at 2, this is at 3. Means they are simply changing this position 3 as a S. Why? Because they are putting as example3 as a S. They don't think that strings is immutable. We cannot be modified. So how we are just putting it as example3 is equal to X? It is not possible. So answer of this is always an error. So in this case, it will create an error. So many students just put this as a S. They can't, they are not thinking about mutable and immutable. So in the 11th class also, we just clear these words, what are mutable types, what are immutable types. So strings is not modified, that is immutable type. So it will not be a replaceable. So it always create a error over here. So answer is here is a C. So answer is C, strings cannot be modified. Next question, what will be the output of the following Python code? So in this, names are given. Names is equal to Amir, Beer, Charlton, Dum. So what they are giving? Print names -1 of -1. So -1, firstly, we came to know that we always use here backward. Minus means we are not moving a forward indexing. We just deal with the backward indexing. So -1 clearly give this thing. Now -1 to -1. So what is it? -1 means backward indexing. So always a -1. Who is -1? This is -1. This is -1. This is a -2. Forward indexing always start with the 0, but the backward indexing always start with the -1. So this is -1. Firstly, when we just go to this -1, we came to know this is the answer. When now -1 of -1, it means we are moving to this only and we just go to the -1 here. It means who is -1? Again, backward indexing. Then who is -1? That is n only. So what will be the answer here? N. Got the point? So what will be, how it comes? It means we are just moving to the index by index only. Okay. So when this indexing comes, then it means firstly, it goes to the first part -1 here. And when it goes to the -1 to the -1, it means we are just treating with this word and we are moved to this index only. We are not care about these words. Whatever the thing is at the in front, we didn't care about that. We are just moved to this word and this indexing is a -1. Okay. So so the answer here is a D. It means that is a N. Next question. Okay. To insert the 5 to the third position in the list L, what they are saying, insert the 5 to the third position in the list. So obviously everything is giving here a second word 5. So obviously this 5 is it here. Okay. Then, but the thing is given, they are putting as at a third position. We know indexing always starts from a 0. So 0, 1, 2. So which is the third position? That is a index which is at 2. That is the third position. First position, second position, third position. So what is that? That is the index at the 2. So what will be the answer here? The answer here is a B. So what the students put the mistake over here? They just see the third position and they put mark it as a this one. Insert this one, third. But the answer is wrong here. The answer is the 2 here because this is a third position. They are not saying that is indexing or anything. This is a position. Position, this is 0th index, but the position is the first only. We can't say it is at the 0 position. We can't say like this. It is at the first position. It is at the second position. It is at the third position. Okay. So the answer here is a B only. Okay. Come to the next one. So answer here is B. Next one. Suppose this is a list example is this. So they are giving this is a one list. What is list 1? After the list example pop of 1. So what is pop firstly? Pop means we are just deleting that element. Pop means to bring out that element. So what is pop 1 here? Pop 1 means whatever the thing is at this index. Okay, so this is not a value. It doesn't mean you just put this one out. No, this is what it means. At the first index, whatever the value is, that is being popped out. So what is at index? This is at index 0. This is at index 1. So this is being cut out. 1 is not cut out. 1 still remains there. So what will be the answer here? Just check it. So 3 always starts and then 5. So answer will be here C. It means it is the pop means the first position. Whatever the element is at the first position, that is being popped out rather than the element itself. Okay, many students just put this mistake. These are the silly mistakes. So pop removes the element at the position specified in the parameter, not the element itself. Next, suppose the list example is this. What is the list after this element? Now, in the previous question, here the index is given, but now no index is given. So what it removes? So by default, it is the property of the pop. Pop always removes the last element. So whatever the last element is there, that is being removed. So answer will be here A. So if the index, if here the parameter is given, so obviously that parameter is the index, not a value. It is the index. But if the no parameter is given, it means the pop is being deleted some element which is always at the top of the stack, because pop is one function, one operation of the stack. Push and pop are the operations of the stack. Push means we are just inserting the element, and pop means we are deleting the element from the top of it. Okay, so answer here is A. Pop by default will remove the last element. Okay, so next question is, what will be the output of the following Python code? That is a what? Here it is a list, A hash, B hash, C hash, D, and split hash. So this is the code. It means we know what this split has to be done. If we don't know this word split, we can't do this thing. Split hash means it is being splitted. It just split this list where the hash is coming. It split that. So here this hash is coming. So it just split this A with the B. It just split it. And here C and here D. But when it is being splitted, it always put a comma over there. So what will be the answer here? A. Because we are splitting it. We keep it as a separate. So obviously this is being separated with this with the help of comma only. If no comma is being putted over there, obviously that is a simple string. We treat it as a string only because it is a combined thing. Okay. So, if there is no split, but this when the split is to be there, we just put it as a comma over there. Got it? Okay, come to the, so answer here is A. Next question. Rahul wants to delete the elements from the tuple. Which statement he used? Now, what it is be there, he wants to delete the all the elements. Now delete the element, it's not there. Delete all the elements from there. Which statement he is used? So he wants to remove the tuple. So they are just choosing the object T. So it's okay. We know it is T. When it wants to delete it, so which is to be clear only? Just clear the things. Remove all the thing. It remove. It doesn't mean it delete all the element. It completely remove the. So what the answer will be here? Simple, del T. So in this question, MCQs, you just use the elimination method also. If the two combinations, if two A, B, C parts are nearby equal, and you think this maybe this will be the answer and that will be the answer. So you just use at that time the elimination method. This is the best option. Okay, come to the next. So answer here is A. Which of the following statement is correct for AND operator? So we know AND operator. What is the AND operator? AND is basically used for the multiply, and we all know that truth table of AND we all know. So what is its truth table? That 0 and 0, the answer here is 0. If we have a 0 and 1, the answer is again 0. If we have a 1 and 0, answer is again 0. If we have 1 and 1, the answer is 1. It means we are using a multiplication over here in AND operator. So now the question in this question, what they are saying, you have to tell which it is a correct for AND operator. So Python only evaluates the second argument if the first one is false. Python only evaluates the second argument if the first one is true. So if we know this one, then you can easily put the answer over. So here just see the first one. Python only evaluates the second argument if the first one is false. No. If the first one is false, so obviously the answer will be false only. Why it be evaluated? Okay. So Python only evaluates the second argument if the first one is true. So if the first one is true, then only the Python will evaluate the second argument. So in my view, this is okay. Okay, but the thing is, don't miss the another options. Every time you just read it. Python only evaluates true if any one argument is true. No. So if any one argument, so 0, 1 always gives 0, 1, 0 always gives 0. So this is also false. And the last one is Python only evaluates false if any one argument is false. Only evaluates false if any one argument is false. It doesn't mean if both argument is false, then also it is false. And if one is true, then also it will give a false. So answer is here a B. Okay. So if you know this truth table, you can easily find out the answer. But if you don't know this truth table, you cannot give the answer. So for this thing, you need to learn all the truth table as well. So answer here is B. Okay. Which error occurs when you execute the following Python code snippet, that is apple is equal to mango. So what is in it? So you are using here apple is equal to mango. So what error will be occur? So in this, when we are just equate this to this. So if this is not being defined earlier, then obviously what error will give? It will give a name error. This syntax is okay, that we can easily write a is equal to 7. Obviously, we are just writing like this only. So no syntax error, no value error. We are not putting a value. We are not using the type. We are not putting it as an int string. We are not doing this. So what is the error over here? That is the name error. Okay. Okay, come to the next one. So mango is not defined, hence it is a name error. Now, if n is equal to hello and user wants to assign n0 is equal to f, what will be the result? No. Okay. So very first thing, what comes in our mind, n0 is equal to f. So yes, this h is cut because it is at 0 and x, and f we will put. So this will be the answer. But don't do this. Always apply your mind whether it is a mutable or immutable, whether it allows to be individual character to be a change or not. So don't take the immediate decisions. Okay. Firstly, just read all the points. It will replace the first character. No. It's not allowed in Python to assign a value to the individual character. Yes, because when we want to change it, firstly we make it mutable and then we just change it. But the thing is, we can't use as a single individual character to be changed using with the index value. Okay, so the answer here is a B. It will replace the entire word hello into F. No, because it just give the this hint that first index is how it convert the entire word. So this is a wrong. It will remove H and keep rest. Why it is removing? They are not talking about even removing. So this is a wrong. And first we always it will replace the first character. So they are not why it is replaced because it can't be allowed to change the individual value. Okay, so the answer here is a B only. Next, what will be the output of the following code? Okay, so hope this question it's now clearly visible. Okay to you, because this is again indexing. Now what the indexing they have given the 5 to -1. Now indexing, put indexing 0, 1, 2, 3, it's a 4, it's a 5. Okay, so -1 they are saying. So this is -1, this is -2, this is -3. So we know always this element is exclusive one. It will not be inclusive. So what will be the answer here is 9, 3 and 2. Means we are just moved to this part only. We are starting from the 5 and -1, that is a exclusive. So obviously we will move towards only -2. So 9, 3 and 2. So what will be the answer here? The answer here is a B only. If you solve this properly and your answer matches with the any part of it, so obviously your answer will be a correct one. So very first thing what you have to do, you have to solve it. Come to the next question. What is the output of the following? Now, what is this? This is a dictionary firstly. 0, this is a key, this is a key, and this is a value. Again, this is a key, this is a value. For I in D, print I. So what you have to do here means I in D, what they want. This question simply require you all the key values here. For I in D means whatever the keys are in there. 0, 1, 2. They simply print it. So the answer here is a A. They doesn't demand anything. They simply put a loop over there in the dictionary. It doesn't demand anything. So the answer here is only a A. Okay, come to the next one. What is the output of the following? So this is again an output based question. X is equal to 1 to 3. For I in X, print I. So in the previous question also, they are putting a loop, but that is included in a dictionary. But now here for I and X, they are simply putting it in the for loop. Now, what it will generate? It will generate an error because this is a one value, not individual. For I in X, we can't separate these things. Okay, because this is a number. So it will simply generate the error because object of this type int, because this 1 to 3 is of integer type. This is not iterable. This is a single number. We can't iterate it. Iterate means in a for loop, we are iterating it. Iteration, for loop is a simply iteration method, means we are calling itself again and again until unless this condition is there. So integer is not like that. So this always produce the error only. Okay. Okay, come to the, so object of the type int are not iterable. Okay, next one. What is the output of the following? So what, here is the question. X is equal to ABCD for I in range, length of X, print X. So very firstly, what the thing is, very firstly, it will write a print X. So what is it? X, ABCD. So very firstly, it will write a ABCD. It means this is wrong and this is wrong. Might be B will be the answer, might be D will be the answer. So very firstly, it is print X. Now, X is equal to A. Now, X kya ho gaya? A. For I in the range length of X range, what is the length? 1, 2, 3, 4. It means 4 is a length. So how many times X will be print? Because it just moved. Again, it iterated. Means the now X is A only. It will not print A, B, C, D. It will print only A. But here what it will print? A, B, C, D. So what will be the answer here? The answer automatically comes a D because X becomes a over here. Come to the next question. What will be the output of the following? X is equal to ABCD for I in range length. Now in the previous question, what it will come? It will, this print X is a comes before a head and then X is equal to A. But little bit change in that. Now X is equal to A firstly and then print X. So obviously X is equal to A means very firstly the thing is A will be printed. So means this will be the answer maybe, or this will be the answer. Next time print X, but how many times print X? It print X when the length, it up to the length of X. So here no further is to be iterate. So the answer here is only a C because here they are iterating over it with the A. So answer here is a A. Come to the next one. Okay. What is the output of the following? X is equal to ABCDEF. While I in X, print I N. So very firstly, we just find out the answer. This is a human being nature. We just find out the answer only. We are not going to think about the type error, name error, or any indentation error. We are not thinking about that. So very first thing is you have to check all these things. So here what it is to be there? There is a no indentation very firstly. This is a while because what has to be printed, it comes in between. So simply the answer here is a D, that is the error only because this is a indentation. Okay. So answer here is D. Okay. So the next one is, what is the output of the following? I is equal to 5 while true I, this 0 is what? This is the octal. Okay. Octal. O for the, this O is what? It denotes the octal. So I is 5 here. Okay. So 5% 9 is equal to 0. 5% is, so no, it is no, not equal to 0. So then we just print the I over here. It means 5 is printed. Then I plus 1 means now I becomes a 6. Now means 5 is printed, then 6 is printed. In same manners, it moves until unless this being true. If it will not be true, it will not break. Okay, if it will be true. Okay, 5. So remainder is not 0. In the 6, remainder is not equal to 0. In 7, remainder is not equal to 0. 8, because we have to find out the octal value. I'm not taking a single value. We are taking the octal value. It means it is just repeating over again. While true, it means whenever this is to be true, you are just taking this one. While true means this true means what? This true means you are taking this until unless the condition becomes true. Okay, while true. So it means the value is to be there. We are not giving here the last limit. So here it will limited, here it is limited. So it will be the unlimited here. The thing is, but we have to put a condition over here, then only the answer will come. Otherwise, it will be put over thing is. But here, if this is unlimited, but the thing is, at some point, it maybe might be 0. At some point. So the answer here is what? It will just produce an error over it. Okay, due to this reason, because it doesn't produce a limited one. Because here it is a limitless. This, what is this for equal? It means it just moves to further also, and it is a unlimited one. So it will not be F1. So the answer here is a D. Next. So here X is given A, B, C, C, D. For I in X, X append I upper. And upper means you are doing whatever the thing is, you have to put in a uppercase. But append X dot append. Append means what? Something is added at the end of it. That is the appending. But here the loop does not terminate because no new element is to be added here over here. So what it is to be added when this loop becomes loop has some ending point. So it doesn't give any output to it. Okay, because here no appending element is to be given. Append means you are adding something to this list. Okay, so just see this explain. The loop does not terminate as new elements are being added to the list in each iteration. Okay, what it is the output of this element? So in this you have to count this XYY from 2 to 11. Means you have to firstly indexing. This is 0, this is 1, this is 2. 11 means what? You have to put the index over a 10 here. It's a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So here it is a 10. Now XYY, just count it XYY. So here no XYY is combined together. So the answer here will be a B. Means 0 because no XY is to be counted over here. Okay, to shuffle the list, say list 1, what functions to be used? So for shuffling something, we always know we have a random function. So by default, we are just moving to the C and D option here. So random shuffle. So why they are writing here shuffle list? So this is not be their shuffle list. This is to be a C. Why? Because there is a no word shuffle list. There is only a shuffle, and we in the argument we put it is in the argument that is a list 1. Dash function will always return a tuple of 3 elements. So if we know these functions definition only, indexing means we are putting over index here. Split means if the value is to be given, we are just splitting from that point. In the partition, we has to give the tuple of 3 elements. As strip means we are stripping, means we are just removing the white spaces over there. So here the function which returns tuple of 3 element is known as a partition. What is the output of the program given below? That is what? Import random, X is equal to random, random, Y is equal to random, random 0, 4. So 0, 4 int X, Y plus int X. So see, it means if 4 is given, it means what? The indexing 3 is to be taken. So 5, it's not possible. 6, not possible. 4, not possible. So the answer what it is? It is to be a A. Okay. In this way, we can do the elimination methods and we will find out the answers. Okay. So this is all about this Python revision tour. So in the next video, where we will start with the functions MCQ till timing. Thank you so much, and please subscribe my channel to see new videos. Thank you so much.